to her court with Treasure Talks Everything Women Basketball, and Unrivaled is here. This is going to be my year 2 Unrivaled preseason ranking of all the teams, really based off what I've seen in the W and last year of Unrivaled. Coming in at number 8, I'm sorry, but the Hive, you are number 8. I just don't feel like the chemistry is there. But overall, I feel like they do have a very fast team, a very calculated team, but I just don't see them at right now. They're number 8. Next, we have Mist. Something about Mist just doesn't give 3-on-3. Something about Mist, I feel like they have a good starting 5 out of their 6, but I can't see how they're going to balance the 3-on-3 chemistry. I could be 1,000% wrong. Can't wait to see it though. Rose. Last year, Rose was overall number 5. I feel like so many people doubted Rose and they came through. They were my number 1 last year. But I don't know. Maybe like the clutch team at the end of the season. You just never know with them. Especially working with Chelsea Gray. Anything is possible. Number 5 team would have to be Vinyl. They would be lower if I didn't have so much faith in Ryan. Like, I just have so much faith in Ryan. Ryan, I know she's gonna pull out them clutch shots when we really need them. And also they have BG. Height is always important. As long as BG is moving. Sometimes BG be sitting there looking lost, but I have faith in BG too. Especially after her move to Atlanta. Maybe she's just a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more vertical. I'm excited to see some good blocks out of BG. So that's why they're at number 5. Number 4 would be Laces. The thing about the Laces is that they're so balanced. They have the perfect offense-defense split. And their guards are fast. I mean, Slim, Jordan, and Jackie, very fast guards, can move up and down the court, make their own plays. So we have AT, who's basically unstoppable. Maddie and Naz Hillman, and we know Naz stepped up her game this past WNBA season, and she did really good in Unrivaled last year. Number 3, we're going to have Breeze. I feel like Breeze is the young and turned team, as Paige Beckers would say, but I would also say young and motivated. I feel like each individual person on the Breeze team has something new to bring. There's no duplicate. They all have their individual role to play, and I'm excited to see them split that up on a 3-on-3 tournament. Shocked that number 2 is my number 2 because last year it was my number 6. So I just wasn't excited to see them play last year. But this year I'm so excited to see them play, and that's going to be Phantom. Ghost Gang all the way. I feel like their presence is just so dominant. They're all so tough, so physical. They all have a great game. And just from what I'm seeing in scrimmages and reels and all the things on social media, I feel like their chemistry, they're locked in. Something about when Sabali gets that look in her eye, she sees red and it's over. Her defense and maybe Tips offense can really lead this team. I mean, I feel like they're all going to play their role, but those two, I really see those two shining a lot during this season. But not least, my number 1 team will be Lunar Owls. Lunar Owls last year, I think that I had them at number 2 or 3 because Rose was my number 1, but this year they're definitely number 1. And it's so sad that they won't have Fee. And I still think they're number 1, even without Fee, which is crazy for me to say because you guys know Fee is my girl. They just have a passion for basketball, and I feel like they have perfect lock-in mentality. And to see Rachel and Marina play on the same team, some crazy threes will be shot. I know when they're healthy, they're locked in. Be sure to follow Her Court on all platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. You do not want to miss out on the conversation.